On behalf of Calvary Women's Services Board of Directors, I want to welcome you to Holding On to Hope. As you may know, each May, Calvary hosts the Hope Awards Dinner. This annual celebration brings together members from across our community so that we can hear from women at Calvary, share their stories of overcoming obstacles and crises, and celebrate that spirit of hope that sustains us all. As you may imagine, the coronavirus pandemic has presented new challenges to our programs and to the women we serve. Calvary CEO, Chris Thompson, will talk more about that shortly. I would like to take a moment to recognize some of the partners who have continued to stand by Calvary. These include sponsors of the Hope Awards Dinner who kept their commitments, though we could not host the event in person tonight, and corporate partners and foundations who have made an additional investment to care for our community's most vulnerable during this public health crisis. We are so grateful to all of them. Thank you for joining us to Hold On to Hope. We'll begin this evening with a special message from Mayor Bowser.
Hello, Calvary Women's Services. Even if we can only come together virtually, I am so grateful to be able to celebrate your team and recognize the important work your organization does for our community. We know that during this unprecedented emergency, the challenges facing women and families experiencing homelessness are urgent and complex. We are fortunate, though, to have so many compassionate and dedicated providers like Calvary Women's Services who are still open, still working hard, and still taking care of our community. Even during these unprecedented times, you are making life better for women in our community and providing a sense of hope. Hope that we are all in this together and that we will get through it together. So keep up the tremendous work. And in the future, I look forward to celebrating in person.
Thank you so much, Mayor Bowser, for that inspiring message. Now we are excited to share a new video with you about how women at Calvary are remaining hopeful.
The U.S. moves closer to a shutdown amid the coronavirus fears.
The governor issuing an executive order Sunday.
A state of emergency declared and recommending that large gatherings be postponed or canceled.
Bars, restaurants, and other non-essential businesses across the state must comply.
Each day, you've heard a consistent message from me and everyone in district government. And that message is to stay home.
Are you stuck inside?
I am too.
Me too.
Same here.
I'm stuck inside.
And I couldn't be more grateful.
Because I'm stuck inside at Calvary where it's safe.
Where I can get clean.
Where no one will hurt me.
Where I'm surrounded by women I trust.
Here at Calvary, I'm learning to take care of myself.
I'm learning to trust again. I'm learning how to get a job again.
Here at Calvary, I'm part of a family.
We are all from different backgrounds.
We've all faced different demons.
But I'm learning to smile again.
I'm learning to hope. I am learning to dream.
Here at Calvary, I'm getting the help I need. The education I need.
The therapy I need.
The confidence I need.
To stand on my own 2 feet.
So when this strange time is over, I will be able to walk outside.
And really live my life again.
So thank you for helping Calvary.
Make sure I had a place.
Make sure that I have a place.
Make sure I had a place.
To be stuck inside.
As you may already know, Calvary empowers women to end their homelessness. We provide housing, health, education, and employment programs that help women achieve their goals. Women come to Calvary because their lives are in crisis and they're experiencing homelessness. They may be fleeing domestic violence. Their health may be critical, and they may be struggling to recover from addiction. For over 35 years, we've provided safety and stability to all of the women who come to our doors. And now a crisis has come to all of us. For the women that Calvary serves, this is a particularly perilous situation. If you're homeless, how do you stay at home through a stay-at-home order? If you live with an abusive partner, how do you safely isolate? Higher rates of health issues, including asthma, hypertension, and diabetes, put women's health at risk. And many of the women who hold jobs at Calvary work in service industries. Among those who are working at the start of the crisis, 56% have lost their jobs, including all of them who were working in hospitality and service jobs. The latest jobs report that came out last week demonstrated that women, especially Black and Hispanic women, have lost jobs at a disproportionate rate. We also know that more women will experience domestic violence, and particularly when the stay-at-home orders are lifted, more women will be searching for safety. In fact, the United Nations has warned that 6 months of lockdowns to prevent the spread of COVID-19 could lead to 31 million additional cases of domestic violence globally. The women at Calvary are among those who feel the impacts of this crisis most deeply, and yet their determination and belief about what they can achieve doesn't waver. I was walking downstairs the other afternoon and ran into Tammy, who is currently a resident here at Calvary, and she talked about losing her job at a child care center. And she said to me, I'm really frustrated, I'm sad, I miss my students, I'm not saving money, I'm worried about whether or not I'm gonna get housing after this. And then she said, but I'm alive, I'm safe, and I'm strong. And 6 months ago, I never thought that was possible. So regardless of how women come to experience homelessness and what struggles they may be dealing with or where they are in their journeys, Calvary continues to stand with women, as we always do. As an organization, we've also experienced significant challenges. We anticipate losing over $1 million by the end of the year. Despite all of this, Calvary has risen to the challenge. Our amazing staff, really our incredible staff, have kept our doors open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week throughout this crisis. We've added more meal service. We've continued to offer classes led by staff members and volunteers through Zoom. And our faithful volunteers have continued to drop off meals. We've heard from concerned donors who've offered us supplies and sewn masks for staff and for residents. And we've offered daily personal support and wellness checks for every woman that we serve. We've ensured that all of our critical services have kept running. Now more than ever, women need support for mental illnesses, and they need support to maintain their recovery from addiction. And maybe most importantly, they need to know that someone cares, that they're not alone. Right now, I'm asking you to give a gift to the women at Calvary. Will you make a donation to ensure that we can continue to provide life-saving programs for women who need them most? To give you a sense of what a difference you can make, please know that your gift of $5,000 will provide 2 weeks of additional meals for all of the women at Calvary during this crisis. $1,000 can provide 6 weeks of safe housing for one woman. $500 can provide 2 months of therapy for a woman fleeing domestic violence. $250 can ensure computer access for women who are seeking jobs. $50 can offer a month of educational classes for one woman. With your help, we can reach our goal of $200,000 by the end of May. The support you offer is both life-saving and life-changing, so thank you. In the darkest, most challenging times of our lives, it is the people around us who hold us up and give us hope. As we close this presentation, we want to take a moment to celebrate all of you. We may not all be together right now, but you are always in our hearts and in our minds. So please, to you and your families and your loved ones, stay safe and healthy until we can all be together again.
Calvary is my home right now, and I thank God every day that I'm in a place where I feel safe and comfortable and have the resources I need to get back on my feet.
I will continue to hope. I hope that things will get better soon. I hope that I can go back to my job and start saving money again. I hope that eventually I can move on and be independent. With the support from Calvary, my hope remains. I know that I will be okay.
Now more than ever, I'm holding on to hope because I know that with your support, Calvary can continue to keep its doors open. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your generosity. We thank you for your fellowship.
I'm wearing my superhero shirt today, but the real superheroes are the staff of Calvary, who are working tirelessly every day to keep the doors of Calvary open so that some of the most vulnerable women in our community have a safe place to stay and hope for the future.
The staff has been amazing, and the programs have helped me so much.
Thank you for supporting Calvary.
We could use your support as we continue to keep our doors open and offer these life-changing programs.
Calvary meets women where they are, helping them build on their strengths to develop healthy, happy, independent lives.
They are really transforming and empowering these women in a way that I can't even really describe. And so the work that's being done there is immeasurable. It is invaluable.
The women's stories of their willingness to face difficult challenges are inspiring. Their gratitude is heartwarming. The dedication, energy, and excitement of the staff bring hope to the residents, the volunteers, and the community.
I am so proud to work here, especially now. We know with your help, we will make it through. Thank you for supporting Calvary and for helping us all hold on to hope.
Our whole family thinks that Calvary is awesome.
Over the years, we've seen the amazing transformative work of Calvary. Women come to Calvary for safety and security, and they find inspiration to transform their lives and the lives of those around them.
Thank you guys so much for supporting Calvary. You rock.
Thank you.
Thank you for attending our event, and thank you for continuing to support us.
These women are resilient, amazing individuals who have remained hopeful during these challenging times.
So thank you all for helping us in our journey.
We just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you for supporting Calvary.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for your continuous support of Calvary and allowing our community to be successful.
Working with the women at Calvary gives me hope because the programs and services they provide create such a sense of community and camaraderie and support among the women and really help the women appreciate that they are valued and valuable members of our community.
I am so grateful to be at a place that is family-oriented, respectful, and where my needs are met. But I am also grateful that Calvary sees me as a person because people sometimes lose sight when you say you are homeless.
I support Calvary because its comprehensive approach to addressing homelessness, including educational support, healthcare, and job training, are critical at this moment, especially during the pandemic.
We've been on lockdown for weeks and weeks, and I've been really proud about how our center has held with equal parts caution and compassion. There's no place I'd rather be than Calvary in this hard time. And it's because of the support that people who aren't here that we can be here. So thanks for being a part of our community.
It's more important now during this pandemic, which has disproportionately impacted communities of color and impoverished communities, more so than others. So we need you so we can help the women who need us.
It means the world that we have so many people standing with us when we need it the most. Thank you.
It's nice to know that I not only have Calvary on my side, but all of you as well. Thanks again.